Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. Welcome back to the Sispatch with
Bevin
and Jasmine. Oh man, I don't know. What episode is this? Do we know?
I think this is like 14 or 15, I think.
Oh, go us. Is your head hurting?
My hair? No, I have like exfoliant in my hair.
Oh, you did your skincare today?
I did skincare, yes.
You know what's... That's actually funny because skincare or my skincare will fall into our later episode, but I still use the skincare you bought me.
Oh, okay. I actually go to an esthetician now. Shout out, Mapped. Shout out, Mia.
Mapped from your chat.
Yeah, she's my esthetician. I go see her every quarter.
I would love every quarter. Does it take a long time?
What do you mean? Like, she does like a facial for me every quarter.
Oh, okay.
And then she also helps me like what products to use for my
I only use the ones
skin
that
type.
you bought me.
Yeah, this is like I forget what they called, medically graded some skincare. So I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It sounds right.
So fancy.
Yes, Mapped.
How has your day been, Bevin?
So parentals left today for Philippines.
They did? Are you so sad?
I'm very sad. And it was, they left later in the day, but I was like, just let me have the kids so you guys can do whatever you need to do to get ready to leave. And it's already been, it was a crazy day today. So I'm like, I have like 2 weeks left of this.
You're like, oh my gosh, how
and
much
now
more
they're
of this
mad at
can
me
I
because
take?
we're podcasting and they wanted to play Fortnite.
So
everybody
soon,
is mad at me.
Soon they'll be able to play soon.
They're addicted to Fortnite right now.
Well, aren't you also addicted to Fortnite just a little bit?
I mean, a little bit. I won't lie.
Oh my gosh, today's been crazy for me also. It I how do I say this? I passed out at work.
Oh.
So I came home like midday or like early afternoon, and then I just
Why did you pass out?
I don't know. I had a migraine, like one of those where you can't open your eyes migraine. And I was just like, I couldn't do anything. And then
did you go to urgent care?
No, I did message my doctor though. So waiting for that reply. We'll see in the next episode.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
No, but I mean, I feel much better. I was telling my best friend earlier in the day that like when I was feeling all the things, like I was like maybe like a 2 on the scale of 1 to 10 of how good I was feeling. And by the time I was messaging her, I had felt much better. I took a shower, washed my hair, and now I feel alive.
Are you drinking water?
I do. I am actually. I have this Awala here. Shout out to Awala.
Yeah, you should probably go see a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, I did message my doctor on the portal though, so that should be fun.
Yeah, if you pass out again, you might need to go to the ER, sir. Ma'am.
Sir?
Sorry. Did I say sir?
Yeah, I actually didn't tell parents because I was like, I don't want them to be like, what's happening? We can't go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
I did, however, have this strange urge to clean in the middle of the day. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about today is cleaning, which I struggle with.
Bye.
Why? Why are you out?
I hate cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Hate it.
Well, I do too. Well, do you consider yourself more of a messy person or a clean person? You personally, not the fact that you have 4 boys in your household.
I don't think I'm messy. I'm just lazy.
But do you like things organized?
To a certain point, yeah. And then I tell people I'm an organized piler. Like I have piles, but I know what's in the piles.
Yes, sometimes.
Most of the time I do. I know. Well, That's funny you say that because I'm thinking about you now. I'm like, you're messy.
I am messy. My answer is messy. I am messy. I am the messy. I'm the mess. I'm a hot mess.
So yeah, I don't feel like I'm messy. I'm just lazy, and then like I don't clean, and then it just gets out of hand, and then it turns into a mess. But it's not necessarily because I'm messy.
So today I was obviously not feeling the greatest, but I had woken up from one of my naps and I was like, I need to clean. Like my head was like, I have to do it. And I like moved some things around and I was cleaning and then I like laid back down again. And I think it's just because I was in my head, I was like in the mood to clean. Like I had to. Do you ever get like that to where you're just like, I cannot function until I clean?
Nope.
You don't get like that?
Thomas gets like that. I don't.
I feel like I got that from our parents.
Maybe. I don't know where you got that from. I can't say for sure that they're like that. I know Benji, when we tell him to clean, he's fully invested in cleaning and he'll clean until it's like clean. Like, so he has that trait. Me,
He probably got it from grandma.
probably like, I can put it off another 4 months.
Well, see, I can do that. I definitely can be like that, but then I'll push it off and then one day randomly, obviously not in the best time to clean sometimes, I just get in the headspace where I'm just like, it has to get done right now. And that's what actually happened to me earlier. But you said you don't enjoy cleaning at all, right?
Nope.
Well,
I guess like, no, I don't enjoy it. But the only thing that makes it enjoyable is if I have like an audiobook or podcast that I'm listening to. Then I'll be like, I guess I'll just do that. And like it'll make it bearable, but like I hate it still. Like the whole thing is just, it's like just talking about it, I'm just like,
oh my gosh. Well, you're going to hate this episode. For those
it's all about
just,
cleaning.
It's all about cleaning.
All right.
I mean, honestly, we could talk about whatever you want. We can get through mine and then go through any of the topics that you want to go to. We don't have to just do one.
I don't have, no, man, I'm just here.
Oh
It's
gosh,
all you, girl.
Maybe this is going to be a quick episode then. We're like
It might be.
8 minutes in.
She's going to be like, so do you like to clean? Mm-mm. Do you
That's really it.
have any favorite thing to clean? Nope.
Are you reading my notes?
Let me think. What else is it? What happens if you don't clean?
Oh no, that's not my question.
Nothing. I just don't clean.
Okay.
I will
like
say, the thing that grinds my gears is when the dog hair gets out of control, or when like our house smells like dog. I'm like, I have to like figure out a way to get rid of it, because I remember even as like a younger, like when I was younger, if I went into a house and the house smelled like dog, it would like make me like sick to my stomach. And so like every now and then I smell our dog, I'm like, our house smells like dog. So I like
your dog
air
is
everything
sweaty
out.
too.
And he is a sweaty boy. Yeah. So I got to air everything out, vacuum, spray everything down, give him a quick bath. It's with the little, what is it called?
Brush.
The brush, but it's also like doggy wipes, and like a foam soap that we can put on him and just scrub him down, kind of.
Do you guys take him to the
groomers?
Groomers?
Yeah, we do.
Just quarterly or whatever.
Yeah. He has so much hair though. Since he's part German Shepherd, he just sheds like crazy. So we actually just got a tool. I will say this. One thing I love shopping for is like cleaning tools, and it's like so satisfying.
So that's actually my question is, what is your favorite cleaning tool? Do you have
right now? I love the Bissell spot cleaner.
Is that like
it's a vacuum, like a wet vac. It's a wet vac. But it's like small. It's like that big. You just fill it one side with the cleaner and water, and the other side there's like
the
a little
solution.
Yeah, there's then there's the vacuum, and you spray the solution and the water down, and then you vacuum it up, and it sucks the water up and cleans it all up, and it's come in handy multiple times.
And you can see the dirt after you clean. Is that why you like it? It's super satisfying.
No, it's not that. It's seeing the floor and being like, you would never know that there was a mess here on the floor.
Your floor is kind of inconspicuous, like you can't tell if it's dirty, sort of thing.
Yeah, we do that on purpose because we have 3 boys. It's just
Well,
bound to happen.
Thomas is the one that laid the floor, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did a good job. Good
He did
job.
great
Thomas.
job,
Shout out to
yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah, he laid it. He hated
I
it. I think the last quarter he was like ready to like move out of the house. He was over it. But yeah, he did it.
I think my favorite cleaning tool is probably my Dyson. What's this called? Vacuum. Yeah.
Overpriced, I think.
Overpriced, but you know what? It does a good job, and
I
especially
love
for
my
what I
shark
use
vacuum.
it for.
The shark
we'll have
vacuum
to-
has been there for us through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh my gosh! Well, if you're listening and you have a favorite cleaning tool, please
Leave it in
that
the
in the comments. Let us know. Give us suggestions. I mean,
Yeah.
also my sister and I, we have different cleaning needs. Like my sister has an entire house with multiple people, and I'm just me in a room. I can't even tell.
Thomas literally sent them to their bedroom so they wouldn't be distracting, and they've been out here the whole time.
Oh, those were the toesies.
Lincoln's feet, floppy feet. Another cleaning tool. Well, I just talked about this with some of my friends. This company makes, not sponsored by the way. This company makes like around the house tools, but they're so pretty. It's called Hoto Tools, Hoto. And they have like a
Hoto
scrubber.
Tools.
It's like a scrubber, and you can use it for like sinks and bathtubs, and it looks so cool.
Did I just see this on like TikTok
It probably
or
came
something
up.
like that?
It probably came up on something. I also I have their vacuum, their desk vac. And,
I've seen that.
I love it. It doubles as a vacuum and an inflator, so you can like inflate stuff with it too.
Literally looking it up right now.
And then
Hoto Tools.
they have like a screwdriver too. They have like power tools, and also like micro screwdrivers, automatic screwdrivers. Really cool.
I actually
We
need
love
some of
'em.
those.
We love them.
Okay, well, when you're cleaning, do you have a room that you will dread doing the most or cleaning the most? Or a thing, something that you just hate to clean?
Toilets.
Toilets?
So gross.
Yeah, I don't have to agree. You also live with boys.
I got 3 boys. Yeah, it's gross.
three kids that are.
And in the bathroom they use, they go wild with toothpaste and stuff. Like I don't know what they're doing. It's gross.
I will say, when you were pregnant with Link and I came over and I was in one of those moods where I was like, I have to clean, and you say that I nested for you, and I was like going hard.
You see how she brings us up every episode?
I do. Just to remind you.
Just to remind yourself.
No,
I
it's
didn't
for
forget.
you.
I didn't forget.
But I remember cleaning that toilet, and I was confused.
Well, it's also because it wasn't really dirty. It's just we have hard water in our house too, so it just like there's it easily can get buildup if it's not like cleaned regularly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed.
I think.
Don't worry, guys. We have an auntie that comes every week now and helps me stay on top of it.
Shout out to Auntie.
Shout out Auntie Knits.
Let's see.
She came by today too. She knew that mom and dad were leaving. She came by today, and she's so cute. She brought Lincoln a little bowl of Spam and rice for him to make sure he's fed, and then she also did some of my dishes. And then she left.
You know, I hate doing dishes too, though.
Dishes, okay, here's the thing. I'm really good at doing my dishes. Like I'll eat. We don't have a dishwasher, so I'll eat.
Yeah.
And we never really had one growing up either. I eat, and then we wash. I'll wash my dish. What I hate is the people I live with don't wash their dishes, so it builds up in the sink, and then I refuse to do them because I'm like, I wash my dishes. Why can't anybody else wash their dishes? So Thomas ends up washing them. But when he gets mad at me, or like when I'm mean to him or something, then I'll go do the dishes, and then he forgives me because he knows I hate doing chores. It's just chores. Chores are not my my thing.
Forte.
Really. Yeah, I don't like laundry. I don't like vacuuming. I just don't like cleaning, or like I'm not that kind of person. And I asked Thomas too. I said, like, does it bother you that I don't like to do those kind of things? Like, I hate to like be like stereotypical, but like it's like the woman's kind of jobs. And he's like, no, it doesn't. He doesn't mind at all because like I put up with him.
He's like, it's a give and take.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know. But then like I let him play video games, and like I don't get mad. You know, some women they get like, why are you playing video games? Like, no, I get it. It's like your time. He's playing right now.
That's how he decompresses.
Yep.
Does
Maybe
he
that's
have?
why.
Does he have something that he likes to clean?
Let me ask him.
Okay.
Thomas, do you have anything that you like to clean? No. He hates cleaning too, but he does it because I don't. Because I don't clean, so he just does it.
That's a partnership right there, if I've ever heard one. Well, when your room or when your house or when we'll say workspace, when your workspace is messy or dirty or clean,
It never gets very dirty, my workspace.
your
That's the
workspace
one-
doesn't.
No, that's the one thing that I keep clean because I spend most of my time there. I will say like it gets dusty, and that's why I have like the vacuum and like I have one of these things like just handy to like dust if I need to.
Okay.
Is
Is that
it's
also
like the
hotel
one
tools?
No, this is something from Amazon.
I see.
If you guys want it, let me know and I will link it for you. I'm an influencer. No, yeah, my desk is probably the one area that I keep fairly clean, and like I said, it's because I spend most of my time like working
it?
here.
Yeah.
So I like to keep it fairly clean.
What about
Yes.
if it's your house? Like if your house is messy or cluttered or dirty, does it affect your productivity?
No.
Really?
Thomas on the weekends, Thomas can't relax unless it's like a certain clean level, but our thresholds are pretty low. Like you're not going to come to our house and like see like sparkling clean
Pristine.
everything. Like
Yeah.
it's more so like if the kids are like going crazy and like toys are all over the floor, then he's like, time to clean. Like we got to get stuff off the floor. He hates things that like he hates stuff that when it's on the floor, when it shouldn't be on the floor. I think that's one of my pet peeves is I hate it when like pillows and blankets are just like laying on the floor. Like pick them up, at least put them on the couch. Like you don't have to fold them.
Yeah.
Just pick them up and put them on the couch. Don't leave them on the floor like that.
Yeah.
Socks.
I think
their socks are laying around all the time, and it's actually Bear likes to eat the socks now.
Oh,
so I have
no.
to tell them like if you have dirty socks, put them in your hamper. Don't leave them on the floor. Like he hears me talking about him right now.
I can't see who that is
on the floor. It's Benji.
Oh, hi, Ben.
Oh, you can't see him. Let's see. Oh, we can't. Oh, there he is.
He's like, uh-oh, I heard socks. The alarm is going off. He's all looking
Oliver.
around.
Oliver's the one that just like when he gets home, shoes
socks
fly
come
off,
off?
socks fly off. Yeah, just flings them. Like he's like.
Oh my gosh.
Even like his shirts too. Well, he'll just have shirts like laying around. I'm just like, bring your shirts in your bedroom. Like that's the thing. Like I guess that's one of my things is like you can be messy, but be messy in your bedroom. Like my bedroom is like a mess too. But like I said, I have organized piles, but it's not super like clean and cozy. Same with our living room. But I know where everything's
mess.
at.
An organized mess.
Yeah.
I feel like I can get that way a lot, but then there's the one day where I'm like looking for something in particular and I'm like, I cannot find this. And then I go crazy and then clean the entire room or clean the entire space that I'm in. It's rough. It's real rough. But I do think that when it's messy, it's hard for me to be productive or like, I think I just like being in a space that I'm not overwhelmed in, but like if it's too messy, I'll get really overwhelmed, and that's my own doing. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm very messy as is, so I try my best
so messy.
to. Yeah, well, we did share a room.
Do you want me to divulge how messy you are, or is that too embarrassing?
That might be a little bit embarrassing, but it's nothing that I'm not willing to admit.
Okay. So we did share a room for a long time. I say I was still an organized piler. Like I had my piles of stuff underneath my bed, on my bed, my piles. My sister, bomb.
It was also
explosion.
a small room. It was a small room too that we were in.
And I would just she would have a mess, and then it would slowly start expanding. I would literally just get my hands and push it up against her bed, like this is your mess. Deal with it.
It was
and
then
then
like a bunch of like clothes and miscellaneous
everything,
toys,
toys.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
she was young. And then okay, so then we get our own rooms in high school, the end of high school. And I kid you not, you guys, there were times, I will say this, when she, like she says, when she cleans, it would look real nice, real clean. And then an explosion would happen. I'm not even being sarcastic right now or like exaggerating. You'd push the door, open the door because there's clothes on the floor. There's a little clean spot where you open the door. You cannot see the floor in front of you. There's just clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was clothes mainly, right? You would just like
Yeah.
try on clothes and just like leave them on the floor instead of hanging
Yeah.
them or folding them and putting them away.
That's like my worst trait about myself, I would say, is, and it's even worse when I travel because I'll pack my
Overpack.
suitcase. I'll overpack my suitcase. I'll be fine when I'm traveling, but the moment I get back, like
just
I
stays there.
have it, I do not want to unpack my suitcase
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
I think that's pretty unanimous because we're
It's
like that
just,
too.
but it's like it exists there permanently.
Yeah, no.
Like
In our guest
it's
room, we
really
still
bad.
have a luggage that we just pull from our like whatever clothes we didn't use,
Mhm.
and it's from I don't know. It's like from the summer that we went when we went and visited my in-laws. So like, yeah, it's been
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not a good trait. Maybe, and yeah, maybe everyone has it or some version of that or to an extent of it. So I will say that, but it's also very, very overwhelming, and like when I look at it, makes me stressed out because I only live in one room. I've only ever lived in a single room, if that makes sense. So currently, I do love where I'm at. Like I love this room; it's beautiful, and the house is beautiful too. But I obviously don't use the any place other than my room for all of my things. So when I come home from traveling and I don't want to clean out my suitcase or unpack or sort my clothes, then like it takes up a quarter of the room because it's just a suitcase sitting there with a bunch of clothes that just end up getting piled and piled and piled and piled. And when I try clothes on, it's so difficult for me to just put them back on the what are they called, hangers, and put them away. That's one of my biggest flaws, is that's how it is. And then I will not do it later. It'll exist in the pile from the last trip that I had.
Yeah, I have piles of clothes too, but my piles are like laying in my closet, so you can't see them. Or like, okay, I have a very big weakness for like outerwear, like hoodies and sweaters.
Yeah.
So I have so many, and of course they're like the biggest thing, right? They're like so
Yeah.
poofy sometimes. But those are usually like I have like 3 different piles for like my outerwear. I even use the guest bedroom closet just for like my sweaters and hoodies and jackets, and I still can't get myself to hang them up. They're just like in my organized piles and on my floor.
Yeah. Actually, recently, like earlier this year, I had done a clean sweep of my closet because I had so much outerwear and random clothes that I never wanted to let go of oh, maybe I'll fit into that, or maybe that's nostalgic for this reason kind of clothes. I literally just had maybe 8 garbage bags full of clothes.
I do that all the time, and I still have too many. I'm like, where are they all coming from? I have no idea. It's all like Taylor Swift merch or something. So.
I would really, it's not blaming, but I'm going to blame 2020, the year 2020, because I went so hard on all the online shopping during that year. And they're
we just
clothes
shopped
that are,
our feelings away.
yeah, like I couldn't go out, and I'm not a shopper in general. Like I don't like shopping for clothes. I don't like going out, but I went so hard on clothes and Bath and Body Works things that I just have an abundance of things. So I did clean out my whole closet.
So you're a
even
slight
now,
hoarder.
oh, I'm definitely a hoarder. But I get in those moments, like I said, when I'm ready to clean or when I'm ready to let go of everything, it all goes.
I don't think I'm
like
a hoarder.
It's all gone.
I know.
I am.
Yeah. I think mom is slightly, but I think hers is more so rooted because she's immigrant and she knows what it's like not to have. And so she's always like, save it for a rainy day because you never know if you're going to need it kind of thing.
I feel like I get that mentality, but it's not because I'm an immigrant. It's just because I'm
for me. And I think maybe Thomas has been the one that like helped me start thinking like this is like when we clean, if we don't know what's there, it's just like a pile and like like, oh look, there's this thing. But if we didn't know it was there, just throw it away. Like, or if we're not going to use it, just throw it away. Or like,
Mhm.
obviously, if it's something like nice and we can donate it, or like clothes and we'll donate it.
Mhm.
But like for the most part, if it's just like the junk piles, just like we don't even look at it. We just like whoosh,
Yeah.
and just throw it away.
Yeah, cuz you don't know what's there unless you look at it, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, I'll tell you a story if that's okay. There was a time when I was living here in this house, and the homeowners were going to clean their carpets, but they didn't give me a long heads up, and I wasn't available to do all the things quickly. So I had to come home. It was just like one day, and basically all of my furniture, all of my belongings needed to be up off of the floor because they're going to clean the
Mm-hmm.
carpets, right? And like, okay, like that's your house, so I'm totally fine with that. But I had so much stuff, and I remember like it was a whole thing, and you can ask both of them, but both Brandon and Tiffany were like, "Do you need help?" And I was like, "No, I should be fine. I'll just do it myself," sort of thing. In my head, I'm just like, I'm embarrassed because I know how much stuff I have. And I knew in my head, I was like, I have old Christmas gifts that I never used. I have, random electronics. I have board games. I have clothes. I have so much stuff that is just in this room. And I remember saying, I can just do it myself. And they both like looked at each other and they were like, no, we're going to come with you, sort of thing. And it took an entire afternoon it was again bags and bags and bags and bags of just random clutter that I had accumulated over the last couple of years.
You're a clutter bug.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I had this whole like anxiety attack because I was embarrassed, one because it's like they're walking through my room, and then like the stash of unused pads that I had would like fall out of like a, a pocket somewhere, right? And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, they're looking at all these things, or they're just seeing how much paper I have, or I had all these things running through my head, and I had to like, I think it was when they were trying to lift my bed up for some reason, like my mattress. We were all the way over there, and I had like to excuse myself, and I started crying in the bathroom. And then Tiffany came in and she was trying to calm me down. She's like, "We just got to get it done. We just have to get it done because you have to do it. You have to." And I remember being like, "I know." And we ended up cleaning the like entire room out, decluttering all the things, literally just like throwing things in bags as much as we could, until I was able to put stuff off of the floor. And let me tell you, that was a stressful day. And
Mm.
even then, even after then, I'm looking around my room now. I'm like, I need to declutter again. It was bad, and I still think I need help. SOS. Send someone. But I get like that. I think I get in the mood to clean, but then I also acknowledge that I'm not the cleanest person ever in my own space,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But I do well when I clean. Right?
Yeah,
Mm.
she does. But it's like you get to the point where it's like everybody else is just like this, like looking at your mess. That's when you're like, okay, I guess it's time to clean.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I think I told myself a long time ago, and I have to remind myself now. Um, I'm like, if especially because I'm living in someone else's home, like I'm renting currently, I have to say if I can't leave my door open and not be embarrassed when someone passes by, but that's kind of my rule. Like if I have to be embarrassed if my door is open, then it's probably too messy.
Well, that's why your door is always closed at our house.
Oh yeah, 100%. But also, I just didn't want to hear you or your husband
Well,
or.
ew. Yeah,
But
our bedrooms are right across from each other. So
yeah, you can open the doors, see right into the person's bedroom.
you know
But
who's really clean
mm,
to a detriment, where like
mm.
you don't know where anything is because it's so well clean, is Dad.
It's because he forgets where he puts it.
Well, he also just like cleans and like declutters, but
like mindlessly.
he was a janitor, so
Yeah.
he loves to like when he's in the mood and he's able to, like he will make it sparkle. I
Do
will
you
tell a
remember?
story. Yeah, can I tell that story?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So our dad was a janitor for a long time at a hospital. And I'm trying to think. I think he called it like hospitality or something. He called it something. Anyways, maintenance. No, I don't know. I don't want waste and something because it wasn't just like, cleaning surfaces. It was like the whole hospital. He had to make sure the hospital was like clean and sterile and everything. But anyways, we were at California Adventures on vacation and we were in the queue. Just like if you've been to California Adventures, it's like a long hallway for the most part. And you're just walking down this long
not
hallway.
all of California Adventures. It was Soaring Over California.
Oh yeah, Soaring Over California. Sorry, I forgot the name of it. So yeah, we're going in the Soaring Over California queue. And we're just taking our time, like we're in the queue, whatever. Like we're moving, but it's not like super fast. So he's just like looking around, and then I catch it. I don't know if you saw him. I saw him doing it, and he was just like sighing and looking around. He goes like there's like a ledge on the wall, like a I don't know. It's not a shelf. It's just like a ledge. And he goes like this with his fingers. He's checking
just to see how dusty.
Because he's that kind of guy. So yeah, he's super clean, and he's more like the traditional type clean, not like Filipino clean. He's just like clean. Like he wants to be able to like eat off the surface if he has to. Whereas my mom is like, let's put tinfoil everywhere and not make it messy.
Really, she does put tinfoil. My mom has put tinfoil under the bars of our
stove.
The stove, so when he gets
if it splashes, it doesn't get messy. It just goes on the tinfoil.
Also, I'm going to interrupt our podcast right now with breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know if you saw this. My mom just texted us.
Oh.
And I just would like to bring that up because I feel like this is such a great thing for them. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I know you're listening sometime. But basically, they sent a text, or my mom sent a text that says, well, they sent me an email to upgrade for a bid for X amount of money. And Dad and I got into business with a crying laugh emoji. She says, now we are invited to a lounge for snacks, rice, meatballs, noodles, sandwiches, drinks, soda, water, milk, juice, fruits. Don't know the rest. Another laughing smile emoji. If you didn't catch earlier, our parents
Dad must be like, yeah, they must be in seventh heaven. Like, yeah. I hope they get like foot massagers in the club or whatever. I don't know. We're not that bougie, guys. We never go.
Is business the same as first class though?
No.
It's just
like
a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I think it's a little bit more leg room. Yeah.
Let's see. That's good for my dad though. Let's see.
Yeah.
Business class. Sorry to interrupt our local programming. Oh my God, Dad just texted us too. Class, Philippine Airlines. This is gonna be so cute. I love this. Wait. Are you sure? I wonder if it's like a lie flat bed for them.
I don't know what you're talking about. Jasmine, we're podcasting.
I'm so sorry. Like,
are we done?
This was breaking news. No, I do have one more question, but
okay.
I had to say it because it's our parents and it's an update. Glad for you guys. Okay, so the last question I have is, what is the biggest mess that you have personally made?
My house, I guess. Like when it gets out of hand sometimes I'm like, oh boy. It's not the one that I made, but like I made my kids, and our sunroom was a disaster. There was toys everywhere. They had way too many toys. And like we just shut the room in the toy room and did not talk about it. So it was a disaster.
Do they know you're talking about them?
Now it's nice and clean. Yeah. And there was a time too where they would mess up this bookshelf, but I went and organized it and it's presentable now.
I
little
love your
bit.
guys' sunroom.
You like our sunroom?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it gets hot sometimes, but like
it's
it's
so
nice.
hot in there.
Yeah.
It's nice to have. Well, I wish we had different blinds because right now they're pink and old, but it is what it is. We're poor, so Home Depot sponsor us.
Home Depot.
Home
I think
Depot sponsor your girl.
I think my the biggest mess that I've made is definitely something in my room. Like
Your whole room.
my whole
Oh,
room.
your thing is, what was it that stained the floor?
It was my bed frame, which is why
That
I
was
was
a
so.
mess.
It was, and you know what? Okay, I don't even know what it was because so my bed frame in my old room, we picked it up. We would move where I would like adjust my room or move my bed, and there would be these pink stains on the floor. If anyone knows what this is, I don't know, but the wheels that were on the bottom of my bed frame would leave pink stains on the carpet, and we couldn't get them out. We had someone come try to clean it. We tried to clean it. It was just a mess. It was awful. But when I moved, I took the same bed frame and I had to put like things on the bottom of like the wheels so that it doesn't stain the floors, and I was like so paranoid.
That
But
wasn't
that
really
was
a mess. That was more just a headache.
yeah, that wasn't my fault in doing it. It was just the bed frame was there, it existed. But I definitely have, dropped drinks in my room before. I think in my old room I had like a coffee, and it had like fallen off of my desk, and we had like white walls. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't want it to stain the wall. I had to clean it so fast. I was getting yelled at. That's probably the biggest mess I've made in one foul swoop, if that makes sense. I don't
I'm
know.
not super. I'm a piler, so it just like piles up and gets messy.
Cumulative.
Yeah, but I'm not like super like. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite cleaning hack? Or is there something
Yeah.
that you do?
Use dish soap for everything.
What do you mean?
Any stains you have, put dish soap on it and you're good. Like the blue Dawn dish soap takes out any stain.
Oh. I didn't know that. I would think that
We had
like
Blowout King Lincoln. We had a yeah. Any
What's
other
the
cleaning
biggest
hacks
mess?
that I have?
I think my favorite thing is just hot water. I love hot water.
Dish soap.
Hot water will help everything. Maybe I'll do the dish soap and hot water, and it will help.
Dawn dish soap. Oh, I saw this one thing on Instagram a long time ago. I haven't tried it, but I bought the supplies. I just never did it. It's you put Dawn dish soap in. It's like a dish scrubber, and you're supposed to put it in the bathtub so you can just like clean your bathtub while you're in there.
While you're in the bathtub.
Yeah,
Like
while you're
yourself?
showering, just clean it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like has a
That is-
brush and it has the dish soap, and you just clean it if you want.
Oh,
Another
that is
thing.
kind of cool.
Oh, I have two more. Pewter
Okay.
stones.
Pewt.
One for your toilets if it has hard water.
Is that the gray thing?
Yeah. Two, if you get like just a pewter stone in your car and you have a dog and you just like go in your car with it, it just takes the dog hair out.
Hashtag hacks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, so this one I'm on some rapid fire questions now.
Okay.
Do you have a cleaning playlist or a podcast or a book that you like to listen to currently?
Whatever book I'm reading, I'll listen to the audiobook. Otherwise, it's like True Crime Garage, murder podcasts.
Oof. I think for me,
or a Taylor Swift playlist if I want to just like listen to music and sing along.
like mindlessly.
Yeah.
But
usually it's the audiobook.
Music.
Usually it's audiobook for me. Same with cooking. Because I don't enjoy cooking, I'll just listen to an audiobook and it like makes it bearable.
One thing that's really bad for me is I love to cook, but I have such a hard time cleaning after I cook. And Mom hates it, especially when I'm home. She doesn't like doing my dishes, but I've been trying to do my dishes when I'm home now to clean. Shout out to you, Mom. I'll clean. Okay. Do you have to motivate yourself to clean? I think actually what motivates me is like just the fact that it's going to get clean. But then when I put music on, like it's just like I'm
Usually,
like a mindless drone.
the only time I'm motivated to clean is if like I want to do something nice for Thomas because he appreciates it because he's the one that usually cleans.
One thing I don't like about myself is I have so much hair everywhere. So when I'm cleaning, like find it I'm like a dog. I find it everywhere.
Girl, after I had the kids, because you lose your hair a little bit after you have kids with the hormone drop. Oh, it was so much hair everywhere, like in the bed, on the floor. It was disgusting.
Do you lose it or do you just brush it out?
It's falling out. So like it gets in your brush when you're just like going like this, it's just like falling out. You could literally like take your hair like this and you just get like stress. Oh, I got one right here. No, but it would be like
you have something you want to tell me?
A fur ball. It's like insane. Like my baby hairs are finally growing in, but see, there's still some that are
You can
in.
barely tell that you have baby hairs though.
Yeah, it
At
used
least
to be.
Right now.
It receded a lot. It was like underneath, like these are all. You see?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do. Okay, I see it. Yeah. I see it.
So I lost a lot of hair. Pregnancy will do that to you. Maybe we'll have to have an episode on like why pregnancy is the worst. Just kidding. Not the worst, but like my experience, birthing experience. Maybe that will be. Are you guys interested in that? My birthing experience. Since you were there for one of them.
I really was. That was traumatizing.
Maybe next time we'll talk about that.
Well, yeah, you'll have to put that one together because I just existed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can do that. I don't know if anybody's interested in that, but we can. Most people know, but I enjoy telling my story. And I also enjoy listening to other people's labor and birth stories. So
we'll have to add that to our list.
Yeah.
Well, another quick question for cleaning is I have a favorite scent when I clean. Do you have like a preference or a favorite like smell or scent?
Clean. No, we have a bunch of them. Mango, strawberry, fresh fabric, pine wood, vanilla, sandalwood, mahogany, pomegranate. Anything, we'll try it. We've tried a couple pumpkin things. We used to have these little like scent pods that are called Pura. So expensive. We ended up just getting the Airwicks, I think it is. And those have been working fabulous for us. So,
you guys told me about a pumpkin candle at one time, didn't you? You had it.
I don't know.
It was like a gross pumpkin smell, and Thomas was like complaining about it.
Probably, yeah. I'm not a candle girl.
I was gonna ask, are you a candle girly? But apparently not. What about sprays?
I like to smell
Do you
them.
Like sprays?
I didn't used to, but now that I have smelly boys, like like I said, we use the Airwicks or like the Febreze fabric, and we just like spray it everywhere we can because it just smells like feet.
And
all
the dog
time.
Too.
Yeah, it's
stinky
disgusting.
Feet and dog.
I think mine is guys.
Or you can. It's not that bad.
Oh, thanks. I feel like, and job. I'm so scared too that like if you live in your house that like you're like nose deaf to like how it smells because you're just so used to how it smells. I'm so scared that like my house smells like you want to vom when you go in. Like dog. Remember how I said like that you smell the dog and you're like, this is disgusting. Like I don't want to touch anything because it smells like dog. Like I don't want to be that house.
Yeah, no, I think everyone has that same worry, whether it's your house, your room, your BO, any part of your personal being or something that's an extension of you. Like everyone's kind of scared that you stink, but honestly, your house is not bad at all. I've definitely been worse.
it does smell sometimes depending on like if there's like food in the trash or something, or like the boys' socks are laying around and like but then we clean, open up the house, and then it's fine.
The good thing about
a pretty good job.
The good thing about where you live is the air moves like
sometimes
in that city. Yeah. But
Oh,
like
in
when
the
it's
city. Yeah.
when it's
You're
like
right.
when there's a breeze, like it's a good breeze, if that makes sense. So, but I do want to say your house does not smell bad at all.
That's good to know.
Your dog is one thing, maybe the poop in the back another.
Eesh.
But you know, the
Híjole.
actual house itself is not that bad.
Yeah.
But I'm
That's
a
the
spray
boys'
girly.
chore.
I'm a spray girly and a candle girly, and I like lavender. There's this one scent that I think you might like. It's called Crisp Morning Air, and it's
I
just
don't
like
like
a
lavender. I don't
no
like the lavender scent. I don't like rose. I don't like anything floral.
no. So I like lavender, but Crisp Morning Air from like Bath and Body
I don't
Works.
like pine either.
No, it's not. Can you just let me? It just smells clean, like you were saying. Like it just smells fresh and clean. There's no fragrance as far as like floral or even fruity. It's just clean. There's even one that says like linen, but that's too strong for me. So I just like the Crisp Morning Air. I'll have to get you one of those, and hopefully you. You know what? I will say the worst one for you, if anything stinks, it's your car.
That's because it's a hot box of sweaty feet.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say. And
That's
it's not
why.
even bad, but it's like I know
It
boys are
just
there.
smells like little boys. Yeah. They just have that smell.
We love them though. We love them. She's
Well-
shaking her head no for everyone. Okay, well, I guess we have no more time for questions. This has been the Sispatch with
Bevin.
and Jasmine. We will see you in the next one. Go clean now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.